Pour some more wine.
Because it's red wine. All the time.
Welcome
Crazy.
to this week's episode of Red Wine Every Time, episode 21.
Jesus Christ. 21. What's 9 plus 10?
21, man.
In this week's show, no astrology. We didn't go the chippy.
No.
Who'd have seen that?
Eminem versus Vanilla Ice.
Boom.
XL Budgies.
XL Budgies.
More Lawn Watch. And our topic of the day will be rioting. Is it worth it? We have to capture that. That was brilliant. Yeah. So, top of the show. Why isn't it working? Everything is. Literally everything is working.
Hands, ribs, bikes.
Ribs, hands. Yeah, they're working.
Cars working, cars.
Actually picked up my bike from off the rock. What a result. Adam.
As always.
Loving your work, mate. Loving your work. It was so close. So it's obviously had its spoke replaced. Back wheel sorted. It's had all bearings replaced as well. So he stripped all the back end down, and then it's went off. Had a bit of machining done on it. Had a couple of back ends done. Reassembled it all. Give it a little bit of tune up. Took it out. Actually went for our first ride yesterday. Went another Janet one round on Degler, and honestly, it rode really well. Really well. So I am going to bring it back, get those jockey wheels done, and also I reckon your headset time as well, mate.
Big cookie, really.
Something nice.
Yeah,
so big up Off the Rock Cycles
and
West Wallacey Fabrications. Between them,
for doing that.
honestly, it rides so well again. Changes gear, it's just like perfect.
And you've got 3 of them as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got 3 back on as well, but we can just swap them all out. But yeah, great job. Just having to coincide with me not being able to ride it as well, which was quite cool. Yeah. So, and I kind of left it there as well, right up to the point where I could ride it again. So, literally picked it up in like about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. By 4 o'clock, me and him are heading to Honda. We're like, well, let's go. Yeah, it's cool. Rode new Beeline 2 as well for the first time.
Oh, they were sick then. They were
Gotta say, like, we went and had a look at it, didn't we, before it was finished?
Walked up and
And honestly, man, like riding them.
You ride it yesterday.
Oh my word!
Big jumps.
It's like
big
it's
jumps.
Like Dovey style big. Do you know what I mean?
Like 50 hits.
No, bigger than them.
Bigger than 50 hits.
Like they're almost like some of them are a bit like some of them are a bit like a spine, so they're quite a short clearance, but they're really steep. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to really fly at them. And they're all tables as well, so you know what I mean.
Apart from the last one.
Apart from the last one that UK started. I was like, whoa, I was following you. I was like, oh my word. I saw UK sit and then just like popped over the top of it and rolled through. Like, not today.
Couple more penalty strips would have had that, but not this time.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. No aches or pains, everything worked. Obviously, like confidence was a bit kind of just rolled through Beeline. Didn't put too bad a time in though. Yeah, it was good. Felt really good. Yeah, absolutely. So I think we're gonna go again Saturday. So back on the bikes.
Yeah, baby. Back
Actual red line. You can stop like padding with lawn watching stupid things like that. Actually start talking about bike stuff again. Yeah, back on the bikes. And it was honestly, it's like the first time we've ridden since changing HQ as well, so just unloading the van on the drive, straight up, straight into the garage, plugged them in, no dragging them up a million flights of stairs, no fucking about with them, just like that, both of them gone in.
Less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes, fabulous. Yeah. No one had to come in, bring a bike in.
Get mud everywhere.
So, no astrology this week, because we didn't go to the chippy this evening. We'll try and,
Anyone
resolve that for next week. So what it did though, when we were discussing no astrology, these two were like, well, we should go and get a paper and read your horoscope. So you know your horoscope read to you today, and it turns out Dan's had his tarot done at some point. So we've got like mystic.
So we've got astrology.
So we do. What we say? Are we convinced? Not convinced? Is it like real? Not real?
It was a while ago, to be fair.
Paint us a picture.
It was like
of what?
Kind of a bit weird. Like it was just a bit odd because it kind of happened. Things did come in place, and it was just a bit like, well,
Is it not like telling like weather forecasts though that if you generalise enough, I think that's like horoscopes in general, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
If you like,
that's what manifestation
if
is,
you're
really.
vague, if you're vague enough, do you know what I mean? Then like
something's gonna hit.
yeah. If you're vague enough about enough things in a small paragraph, then it's like nail it every time. Do you know what I mean?
You can just apply that
It's
to
like the
every
weather.
perspective.
It's going to be mainly sunny, but at some points there may be cloudy rain. It's like got all bases covered. Do you know what I mean? If it doesn't rain, no one's going to complain. But if you tell them it's going to be sunny all day and it pisses down in the afternoon, they'll be PR fuming because the forecast said it's going to be nice all day. So like cover all the bases, never get it wrong. So it's not like it's that the same with tarot cards. You can kind of like, or is it? Have you seen Live and Let Die?
Yeah.
Roger Moore and the what's that bird called? Jane Seymour. With Daft Headdress doing like doing tarot cards. Was it like, did you go for the full it, or was it like in your mate's kitchen being like pissed off or something?
Nah, I went the full it. It was my mum who done it, to be fair.
Oh,
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Whoa.
Mystic
That's heavy, isn't it?
Mystic
Mystic That's amazing. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get back onto this. We'll go chippy again next week for next week's show, and we'll remember to get some fortune cookies, and astrology will be back in episode 22. So, moving on from the huge success of Celine versus Shania last week, which honestly I think has been brilliant. It's been a discussion point in between. We're gonna carry on pushing that. We think we found an absolute belter for you, and if you have an opinion, leave it in the comments. Oh, and like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
And if you're not convinced now, wait till you've heard this, and then you'll be reaching for the like button. You'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe I've never done this before. Eminem versus Vanilla Ice. Right, so I think
good old Robert Van Winkle.
Robert Van Winkle or Marshall Mathers. Right, so we were talking about this before, and it's like, oh, it's quite easy, and it's Eminem, like all the time.
I mean, I think on the whole, I think people would go Eminem, wouldn't they?
Like, and he's like, his real name, Robert Matthew Van Winkle.
What a name.
Rob Van Winkle. Yeah, or Marshall Mathers. So, on the surface of it, you go, so we obviously can't do the same. Right, okay, we'll do the 100-metre sprint.
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers, so Eminem or Vanilla Ice. Dan?
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla.
You're going to go Vanilla Ice? Yeah. All right, 100 metres, I'm with you, Vanilla Ice.
Just because the way he dances.
He's but however, right, he's 55.
He's 57.
57. He was born in 67. 67, yeah. And he's still looking cool, he's still looking good. So, like, even though, I mean, how old's Eminem now? He's like...
He's in his 50s.
Defo, Vanilla Ice.
I think he's like 51, 52.
Vanilla Ice. Right, here's a big one. Like, so we had Celine and Shania in a scrap, right?
Ooh.
We got to put that one in, because that one's quite relevant,
definitely.
isn't it?
Yeah, so like literally verse.
Wow. For this one, I'm going Robert again.
You're going to go Vanilla Ice?
Yeah.
You want first name terms in there?
Mate, to go through life with that name, I think you're going to have to
deal
step
with
up
some
a few
people.
times. You know what I mean? And I think he probably has, but Marshall? Really? Robert Van Winkle?
Yeah, but
he's having a
but
bit of
then you throw the posses into the scrap.
No, it's not about crew. It's
it's just by yourself.
1v1.
Eminem on Vanilla Ice.
I reckon Robert's got some moves.
Honestly, I reckon because his name's Robert Van Winkle, I reckon he's had to defend himself.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
Eminem got battered in 8 Mile, and I haven't seen fucking Vanilla Ice get battered yet. So
Vanilla Ice. Yeah. Well, Vanilla Ice again. So weirdly, there you go. 2-0 to Vanilla Ice. So, I mean, like, questions. What else would you do?
It's got the best name because like Eminem is Eminem.
Well, or Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
You know what I mean?
Eminem.
But you see, he's Marshall Mathers, he's Eminem, he's Slim Shady, right? Vanilla Ice has always been Vanilla fucking Ice.
Yeah,
do you know
Vanilla
what I mean?
Ice. And then he's also Robert.
Well, I mean, like, you know, but like, you know, Marshall Mathers has got like Slim Shady and like 2 pseudonyms, which is a bit like, do you know what I mean? He's all like that. No, I'm Vanilla Ice, mate. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you must admit though, going down the music line, Eminem has been more
Statement
prominent
piece,
in a long
yeah.
time, and he's brought out a lot more than what Vanilla Ice.
But
Well,
we did this,
Right,
but
so
yeah.
get Wiki up on your phone or something like that, right? Because and read the early career bit of Vanilla Ice. Because like honestly, we were he's like the white Will Smith, do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But except Will Smith's got nothing on this guy.
No,
So
it's
started
Vanilla.
off his career as a motocrosser, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Winning 3 championships. Broke his ankle motocrossing, and
Well,
then
that's not
While
for me.
recovering.
whilst he was recovering from a broken ankle, worked on his dance moves, perfecting a few of his own.
In strip malls.
Somehow.
And then went out breakdancing in strip malls with his crew. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
right.
Where you're up to?
And
yeah,
he's on. He was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like
So he's in
actor.
that
Yeah,
acting.
keep going.
Where he performed the Ninja Rap.
Yeah, with Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
Right, here you go. So,
Cool as Ice.
He warmed up for MC Hammer.
Where's
Cool as Ice was a bit of a failure. though,
it was, yeah, right. So, yeah, I'll keep going up. I think it's early
Early
go
2000s.
career here, right? There's a
Early
bit.
career.
Yeah, that's like,
That's early life. No, we want career. Go career there.
Oh,
Right, so it gets interesting when you get to this bit here. As a performer for City Lights, Ice opened up for, get on this,
NWA. Public Enemy.
boom.
The DOC.
Boom.
Tone Loc.
Boom.
Wild
Two
Thing.
Live Crew.
Go on.
Paul Abdul.
Who else?
Sinbad.
And
And
the one and only.
MC Hammer.
You can't touch this, right? So
Nobody
there's
did.
like another bit as well
did he?
where
Did he though?
where it goes on to say something along the lines of he was the first commercially successful rapper ever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And his album, I think to this day, is also the fastest selling rap album in
yeah,
history.
ever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, Eminem can do whatever he wants to do because of Vanilla
Yeah,
Ice.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
And then he
Vanilla
turned
Ice-
his hand to DIY.
Yeah.
Get away.
He
Yeah.
turned his hand to
Oh my
DIY,
God.
mate.
So-
He
Did
did some
two
shows.
DIY shows.
Yeah,
That's
so,
right, yeah. One for 6
Obviously,
series.
like
Nice.
groundbreaking
Nice.
musician, actor, TV host, and he's still like he's Vanilla Ice. He's like David Hasselhoff.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
He's like
He's
he's
a
like the
statement
Hoff.
piece.
He's
Yeah.
Vanilla fucking Ice.
And
do
he
you
wears
know
a
what I mean?
baseball cap better than
All
anyone.
the time. He does look
He
cool.
does.
lads.
He's a
He's
cool
he's
dude,
got it
man.
right. So, based on that, you can choose one and one only, and we'll do this for last week's contenders as well. Which of Vanilla Ice or Eminem is Redline as fuck?
Well, I mean, for me, just going off the scores and what we talked about, is Vanilla
Yeah, I
Ice.
was
Yeah.
going to say the
Just-
same
just-
as well.
If we do like tally, like from what the previous questions,
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice wins by that, so he is the most red.
I think Eminem's, like I said, we said prominent because of his music and because of how
Because of
long he's
being
been prominent in the
angry kid, you know,
music
yeah.
industry compared
And
to
the
it.
type
It's him and
music.
Dre.
But
innit?
the amount of stuff Vanilla Ice has done in between, from starting off where as
Everyone thinks he's a rapper,
breaking
and
his
that's all he
ankle,
wants.
changing
He's
what he
So
never-
like, there you go. Okay. So we'll get back to the Redline as fuck one because this kind of answers it. Only one can have legendary status. Which is it at this point in time? Which do you think is a legend's legend?
out of them two, I'll just stick with Vanilla.
I think commercially, Eminem's going to.
No, legend's like not about commercial, is it? Legend's about just like being generally a ledge for like
It's
just.
definitely
Defo Vanilla Ice then. Judging based off his history.
I
definitely.
don't even want to give a comment. I love Eminem.
See, that's what
I,
I mean.
mate, I
That says
like,
enough, you
I
know what
like
I
his
mean?
music.
I love
I'm with you.
Eminem,
I
but-
like his albums and stuff.
Eminem
but
comments.
From what I know about Eminem and from what I know about Vanilla Ice is like Eminem just gets topped by Vanilla Ice in terms of
Everything,
legend because Vanilla Ice literally walked so Eminem could run.
How many
It's
albums?
like-
In terms of
how many
like
albums?
experience.
How many albums and
Paved
songs
the
has
way.
Eminem had to make and release to get to where he is in terms of like,
that's it.
status?
Exactly.
Loads.
Yeah. Loads.
How
yeah.
many did
He's
Vanilla
had to
Ice
do
do?
so much.
One.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
It's like
So, yeah.
he's not just a one-hit wonder. He's the one-hit wonder. Do you
yeah,
know what I
he
mean?
started.
He honestly, Jedward, fuck off. Do you know what I
Like
mean?
that.
You want to be a one-hit wonder? Literally have
Vanilla
one
Ice.
hit. Do you know what I mean? And be a legend because of it.
For
So,
life.
Vanilla Ice. Redline AF.
100%.
He's definitely in the.
So,
We'll
in
give
the
him that.
close fought battle of Eminem versus Vanilla Ice, Vanilla
you can see where we're
Ice
going with
wins and is
Love you,
Redline
Slim. Sauce.
AF and is a friend of the show.
Oh,
Fox.
go on, Robert.
I want them 40s.
That was a little bell to that. Right, Sports Desk with Dan.
There is no sports desk.
No,
There is no sports desk. He's not been keeping up on the Olympics.
Well, it's a good job that we have.
I've seen a
well,
little
we've
bit of
got, we've
Been
got,
slacking.
we are currently 4th, and we've got
That's
13 gold.
Yeah.
I think it's
No, we're 5th.
no, yeah. So we're 5th. We've got 13 gold. I think 15 or 16 silver, and then like 20, 28, 20, something like that, bronze.
Well, Shell and I were watching on the iPlayer the other day, and we feel like we've contributed.
Oh, dear.
Didn't realise we were watching the GB Gold section, but we were just
right.
like, everything we watched was a gold. So it's like that. You're welcome, do you know what I mean? Like, let's watch some more.
Yeah.
And get
They're
some
having
more,
a good day
get some-
today,
get
aren't
some
we?
more goals for the country. It's like that. We ended up like that. Now we definitely contributed to that. Do you know what I mean? Like that, because everything we watched turned to gold. And then like, oh, that's because we were watching the GB Gold section on iPlayer, which has been really good because like, so if you want to watch, you're interested in looking at the, I don't know, like the triathlon, right? But you know that's an hour and a half out of your life that you're never going to get back, right? iPlayer, 12 minutes, including about 8 minutes of chat after the fucking race. Do you know what I mean? So the whole thing's done in 4 minutes. It's absolutely brilliant. We've watched literally everything.
Is that because they all got sick from swimming in the river?
We went from watching nothing at all in the first week to having watched pretty much all the good bits, including all the Simone Biles stuff. Oh my god!
I see what you did.
Did you see the trampolining? We won a gold in trampolining. It was so cool, mate. Honestly, we were like Shell and I were like that, willing her on. Like I think that definitely helped. Despite the fact that we
of course
watched
it
it,
did,
we watched it 3 days later.
It's that home support, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely it was. Yeah, it was really good. So, Sports Desk with Dan must do better, I think.
Work in progress.
See you next week.
Yeah, we won some golds.
Yeah,
we won a
they've
lot of
done well.
silvers. Honestly,
well.
it's been really good. I've really enjoyed watching it. That's cool.
It's
Went
not
from being
yeah,
not interested
it's
at
actually
all.
quite entertaining.
Yeah,
I watched a bit of Taekwondo before. I was
yeah,
getting
watched
so
that.
frustrated. So frustrated.
Why would you pull that move? Come on, see,
No,
if
it's
it was
not.
me, I wouldn't do
It's,
that.
it's not that. It's just that they concentrate so much on just using the legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they get up close and personal. And do you ever see a punch thrown? Hardly ever, because they're trying to get that 2 points with their legs all the time, and you're like that. And they're not allowed to punch to the head, but they can kick to the head. You're only allowed to punch to the torso. It's like.
It was a bit like that UFC fight that, but one of you throw a punch, please.
Did you see that? I think it was judo or some sort of grappling thing where these two Asian lads, they were kind of mimicking each other. They jumped up and went to mount each other. Did it at the same time, scissored, and grabbed each other, and then fell to the floor in unison.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
word.
grabbed each other like scissoring. I was like, oh my god, that's like, and I bet you they were twins.
Well, I'll keep it on the subject of martial arts. I watched another video that was doing the rounds on Facebook about these two 12-year-old lads fighting UFC style. And you should see the attitude from these 12-year-old lads.
Just like,
You should see them. I mean, they're basically doing a Conor McGregor style.
Yeah.
They're going up to each other, just basically in their faces, showing what fun, doing the whole dance, going back to the corner. The other one will have a
Ugly
go.
little kids.
And they're like that, boom, boom, boom. Good martial artists. Take all that crap away. Have some humility. Have some acknowledgement for who you're getting in the ring with. Not have that garbage because it looks horrible. It looks horrible.
Appreciate
really
the
does.
fact that somebody else is
Respect
also
the
stood in
person
ring
you're
to
getting in the
fight
ring
you.
with,
Yeah.
because you're about to do each other damage. Not do what you were doing. It was crazy, and all the comments were pretty much along them lines. There was the odd person that was saying, "Oh, good on them," but everyone was basically saying, "Come on, these kids need to be taught."
I thought like the whole thing of martial arts was like control of self.
It is, but
being within
UFC
yourself.
have taken it down this path where they're teaching these kids. This is how you've got to act.
Be a personality.
You don't need to.
UFC, so it's become more.
If you're going to
like a
beat
show.
someone, show some. You know, what I mean, you're going to fight someone. Don't
A bit of style and
Don't be like
Yeah.
Exactly. Get in there.
Be a
Just stand.
personality.
Don't just
What
batter
did Mike
him.
Tyson used to do? He'd get in the ring. He'd dance about a bit. He wouldn't go anywhere near the other person
Win and then leave.
because he knows what he's about, and he'd stand in his corner. black gloves, black
being
shorts,
Mike
Just
Tyson.
prepared,
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is showing
Well,
respect for the other
To
fighter.
be fair, I mean, like, there's that.
Not what
but
they were doing.
it's
It was,
also
it was
showing-
ridiculous. It
it's
was crazy.
also-
The kid that won, like, got to run around the ring and then jumped up on the top, going, yeah, you're
like-
12, mate.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair, I don't think the Mike Tyson analogy is a very fair one because, like, whoever's in the ring with Mike Tyson don't need Mike Tyson
No, I
going
know
up in his
that.
grill going, I'm going to fucking
don't.
kill you. Like, they already know that.
What-
They're already
But
scared.
what I'm
enough
saying, he
That's
knew.
why they're jumping
by
about.
him not coming over, it's even worse. It's
Yeah,
like,
of course
oh,
it
we
is,
should
but-
come over.
but exactly.
What's
Well,
he
that's
thinking
what I'm
of?
saying.
What's he
That's
what's
exactly
he
what I'm
up to?
saying.
Exactly.
You're standing there. Don't tell him what you're going to do.
Just got to
Stand
do
there.
it.
Just go and do
Be a
it.
personality
If
to a
you're good
reporter.
enough, you don't need any of that
Just do it.
showmanship.
That should be a
There's
marketing
no
phrase. that.
showmanship.
Just
Just
Yeah,
get on with it.
showmanship's just for like lack of skill, isn't it?
Do what
Money
you're going
maker
to
right
do.
there.
Do what you need to do.
It's a
and
good
get out of
one.
there.
Which brings us on to meme of the week, which
Yeah.
is, I know it's a bit random, but in terms of the Olympics, right, this, I can't even remember where, I think I just
Oh,
saw
we're
this
going
on
down the
Instagram.
pole vaulter thing.
No, I'm not. No, oh, no, it's
Yeah,
the commentary one. But you know where
Right.
he reads the so
Right,
like
yeah.
we were
Okay.
talking
Do you see-
about
do you see what he
gymnastics
got
and
offered?
stuff. This is
Yeah.
like get it up, get your Instagram messages on. I sent it to you, and we'll play it so the mic can hear it because it's literally this bloke doing his own commentary.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On Olympic gymnastics, and it's the asymmetrical bars in it, or is it something like that? The high
Well,
bar.
yeah,
It's that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Just put it on low and then I'll download the clip.
Well, so we'll just play it.
Full colon, quilted wrists, folds like a crepe, semi-detached bungalow, cinnamon opinion, ankles, oh, luxury balloon vol au vent and a custard cream, nice hors d'oeuvre, let down with a biscuit. Fantastic composure on the dingus, Eskimo in a kayak, buttery palms, really easing him into a lobster bisque, slipped into his mother tongue there, it's quite a unique skill for Max.
I like
He's
this.
an accomplished pedestrian, chin habit, hands akimbo, wagamamas, fistful of jam pots, bit light on the chutney, sweet chili, no parking. Really testing the durability of his spanks there. Winding up for a spooky bassoon. There's the colon, 16 hamsters, called them all Dave. Anus down, lips to the floor, shouting in now.
16 ounces, pull them all, Dave.
Lining it up
So
for,
that's some gymnast doing the power
Line
bar,
up.
isn't it? That's what he's doing. He's
lining it up for a
Yeah.
spooky bassoon.
We'll see if we can get that
16
video in there.
hamsters.
Pull them all,
Anus
Dave.
to the ground. Shout to you now. So that's meme of the week for me this week.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, with a bit of an Olympic feel. Had me howling, sent it to everybody.
Yeah, it was a good
It
one.
was very funny.
I don't think any of the ones that I've got
Nah.
can go
There
there.
has been some other equally funny ones, but
Not PG-13.
not PG. Again, just catching up on something you were talking about before, which just struck me as like funny. XL Budgies.
So
Oh my
Budgies,
god,
yeah.
yeah. So like,
XL Budgies.
there's always the standard dog is an XL bully. You know what I
XL
mean?
bully, yeah.
Where we're from, they're everywhere. They've obviously been made the ban now, but like they're everywhere. So there's like, as you were saying before,
Yeah,
XL gullies, like because they're big ass seagulls.
Right, yeah.
Bother you, you know what I mean? And then there's this Instagram account that I follow called XL Budgies. And he's brilliant because he just posts mad stuff about budgies all the time, and you know what I mean. And he's just a standard scouser, you know what I mean, who just has a meme page about budgies. And he posts all stuff like that. But obviously, like, I'm touching on the riot topic later on, but there's been a load of riots, and one of the shops got robbed, burnt down, but there was a cage of 2 budgies in there. Some bloke ran in, saved the birds. In the cage and everything, ran out, and there was a video of it, and the XL Budgies bloke put it on his story, and the owner of the shop followed him because he's got budgies and he lives in Liverpool. So he hit him up and was like, they're my budgies, they got robbed. He managed to get in touch with the bloke on the video somehow, and got the budgies back to him, and I was like, that's actually boss from a meme page, and he's been the middleman of reuniting a man with his budgies and he thought
Something
died.
good came out of the riot.
Exactly, yeah.
XL Budgies.
XL Budgies.
Loving your work, mate.
Yeah,
Friend of the show.
friend of the show.
Definitely friend of the show.
Absolutely.
XL, but that was it was just like one really boss story came out of a load of really negative stuff
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and it's funny as well. XL
Yeah.
Budgies.
And the budgies are alive and safe,
Yeah,
you know what I
sweet.
mean?
Yep. What have we got? What else have we got? Lawn watch, right? So we haven't increased the number of owls, but there was a bit like a Toy Story scene like earlier this week. I come downstairs in the morning. You know, like when you hear the door open, everyone just goes boof in Toy Story, becomes a toy again, right? Well, I came down in the morning, opened the blinds, looked out, and there was 2 pigeons and a squirrel sat next to the owl, right? And we kind of looked up and went, and just like carried on about the business and like that. It's like I'm not even here. I actually bang the window from some bugger off. Just there like that. Baldy's not coming out.
They're growing some balls now, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, you know, the owls are fake.
You need something moving, don't you?
Yeah, so, and whatever it is that's nesting up there has hatched, and it's literally the noisiest thing in the world. Wait, this one's feeding the whole time. But there's a couple of like agro-kestrels up there, just dive bombing magpies the other day. It's like the Battle of Britain. It's hilarious, man. Doggy Barder, there you go. Up there in his kestrel, dive bombing some seagulls. Right, XL Budgies, meme of the week. ST stuff.
ST, yeah, she's running alright. She's in for Boost Online next Tuesday. Yeah, it's alright.
See how that goes.
I'm going to probably put the big boy mat back on it.
Okay. Need to do an unfortunate piece of news. Scott Huntley. Unfortunately crashed whilst doing down a mountain bike race and doing what he loved. Suffered some injuries and unfortunately didn't recover from them. So Scott Huntley, rest in peace, mate.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
That sucks. Moving on to something slightly, not as cheery. Redbull's Christian Horner in the news again.
Is he? What for now?
So, whoever it was he was sending dick pics to, allegedly. Other team principals are available. Whoever it was he was allegedly sending dick pics to, and then she there was this whole disciplinary, and she lost.
That's
well,
right,
she
yeah.
also
So
has the right to appeal. She appealed.
Yeah.
The appeal has been dismissed. So there's zero accountability.
That's
Looks
right.
like he's got away with it. Someone said his wife Karen Horner has been in the press again today, which is obviously Jerry, who became Jerry Halliwell for a bit. I don't know whether she's back to being Jerry Horner again. That's all alleged. Obviously that's not going to go well for Red Bull, is it? They're back in negativity again. Adrian Newey gossip was that. I think it was Aston Martin allegedly.
What are you saying about
allegedly offered him $100 million 4-year contract.
Is that $100 million a year
I believe
for 4
it's
years?
$100 million a year. Even so, it's still $100 million.
Yeah.
It's still $25 million.
Whatever.
That's driving money. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Wow.
What?
Aston
That's
Martin.
alleged.
Allegedly.
That's alleged.
Aston
It's just according to the internet. Also, speaking of F1, it's Nigel Mansell's 71st
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Nigel.
Happy birthday, Nigel. You know what's coming next. Friend of the show.
Fox.
Yeah, Fox.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Come on, Nigel. Like and subscribe.
Let's get them subscribers up. Come on.
We're almost at 100.
Lonard Dressy as well.
Yes.
That's been a lot of
liking
press.
the black one.
Lonard
Yeah,
Dressy,
it's been
lot
black,
of press, it's been in socials a lot.
Yes.
Get on the website, sign up whilst you're there, get a 10% discount for signing up. It's a battle to watch, and it's actually surprisingly affordable. You may be surprised.
Just friends. Obviously, just DM Neil. Just friends.
Yeah, and if we know you and we like you, then give us a shout. We can probably help you out a little bit there as well. Internet buys this week with Jack.
Oh yeah. So
Young Collector's Corner, we're going to call this one.
you know how
Just out of the blue. I saw this randomly.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
So you know how you scrolling through Instagram and you occasionally get the same few adverts. I got an advert at least 10 times in a row, and then I was like,
then you thought,
and then the next time, and I kept getting it for a few days.
Was that your astrology thing last week?
I don't know, possibly. Might be linked to that.
You
might
buy
be,
random
yeah.
shit off the internet.
I just kept getting it all the time, different days, continuously, every single day. And
So,
pulled
was
you
your
in, didn't
theory
it?
to shut it up was to buy it?
To buy
Yeah.
it, to
So
go
is that
in.
similar to your theory of when you get an earworm or something really annoying is to listen to the song to get rid of it?
Yeah.
So that's how
So you had to
marketing works.
scratch the itch, didn't you? You
Yeah.
were drawn in.
I was like, fair enough, it's one.
Has there been any more adverts since you put...
I've had to search it up to see it.
Oh my god, so that is
Wow.
there you
It's
go.
weird, you know what I
Come with
mean?
you now, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Yeah.
And
So,
how
like,
much
You
did this cost you?
purchased.
£2.50.
So to be advert free,
Yeah.
it cost you £2.50.
Yeah. So
Pay to win.
I
That's
got,
a bargain.
I got an Elvis Presley plectrum coin.
Issued by the Royal Mint, though.
Yeah, for £2.50. It's actually pretty cool, and it's a legal tender. It's worth 5 pence.
£2.50.
It's a 5p. It's got a 5p in the back you can use.
That's absolute genius investing.
£2.50
That's a
for
brilliant
5p.
Yeah.
Love it.
So like,
Uh-huh.
I'm yeah, exactly. So I'm there, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This is actually it. I'm going to say it. This isn't actually a bad deal. So like, I was sat there, and I was like, you
Thought
know,
about it.
like,
This is a good deal.
So like, you go on, and I was like,
So did you just pay postage? Is that
yeah,
what
basically,
it is?
and the best thing was as well, after doing all the checkouts as well, you can just press pay later. And then they sent me a bill, and then they sent me like an invoice, and then they
For £2.50?
with the whole thing, and then they sent me an invoice on my email. And I was like, so I'll just pay it. Just use my bank account. But you can only order one at a time, so I ordered two, and because I pressed pay later on them
wasn't
both,
enough.
I just paid for one. So I paid for the postage of one for the price of two. So I got two. So realistically, I won. I got 10p.
So you got 10p for £2.50?
But it's an Elvis Presley plectrum. And it's cool. It's quite heavy as well. I thought so.
That's a win, mate.
Yeah, got two.
Cheers to that.
I should have
right?
ordered more, really. Well, they're giving them away. They've got loads. They've got thousands.
Got loads.
So I called, have ordered 250 quid's worth of
That's
5p.
investment advice, all Redline all the time
London Mint
style.
offers. Get on them.
There you go. Internet buys with Jack will be back
With every
in
penny,
the
man.
near
So,
I'm with you,
future.
mate. I'm with you.
yeah.
That's absolute genius.
Thank you.
We're still, Adrian knew that's nailed on. We know he's going to Williams.
going
don't
somewhere.
we? He's definitely going to Williams. Red Bull Horner thing done. Vin Gigs.
Vinny.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
always selling
Vinny.
cars,
Yeah.
isn't he?
He's got 3 cars up for sale. He's got a Mustang and 2 Camaros.
Is he making
Well,
room?
he's making room
He made a video about
because
it. didn't he?
yeah. He's making room because he's hoping for the allocation of the Mustang GTD. So, which is happening at the end of this month.
Well,
I believe.
Ford is a friend of the show, so
Ford,
Ford's
obviously,
friend of the
I
show.
drive a Ford.
You drive a Ford.
So
I do drive a Ford,
He drives a
actually.
Ford.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah,
drive a
he's,
Ford?
I do, yeah. So he's making
I
room.
drive.
So he's selling a Mustang and 2 Camaros. Hopefully, so he can park a Mustang GTD in there.
So go take a look if you
Hopefully,
are
man,
in the
hopefully it
market
comes your
for
way.
some
Right,
muscle.
But he's up along with Jay Leno. Jay Leno is also put his hat
Let's
in
be
the
honest,
ring
Jay
for
Leno
Jay
is
GTD.
definitely,
He's definitely
going to be given an allocation. It's Jay Leno.
It's
you know
Jay
what I
Leno,
mean? And he is the
But
king
we
of
want
car
Vinny to get
collection.
it because he's going to drive it. He's
He's
going
No,
to
no,
drive it
we're
like
happy
around
for
the
them both
States.
to get one, as long as
Yeah,
Vinny gets
of course,
one.
yeah,
Isn't it?
As long as Vinny gets it, we're
Yeah,
happy.
that's right.
Yeah, I
Vinny-
mean, like, to be fair, marketing, as soon as he started putting together the list at Ford, they were like, right, so who are we going to offer these to? And everybody went like that. Jay Leno? Like that, everybody.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, the
Who did
advertisement
Max
they're
send
going
a
to
new
get,
pair of Jordans to first? Like
They
that?
want big publicity, really.
the advertisement and the publicity they're going to get through Vin Gigs with the Mustang GTT is they're going to get it.
Ford
for free.
sales.
He's
will
going
go
to
up.
daily driver it, isn't he? He's just
exactly.
going to go work in it.
He's
and
going to do
stuff. So
thousands and thousands of
Shit,
miles. He's
yeah.
going to drive it every day.
Gotta go to shopping.
Shit, yeah. Full
So-
on. Drive it
Vinny,
drive it like it's hot.
Drive it like you stole it.
Still, thumbs up, wishing you luck. We
man.
really do want you to be successful
Yes,
in that.
absolutely.
Back to mountain biking.
Yeah,
I'll
baby.
just go quickly say big up to Dan Watson. He sends me comments on the show like quite regularly.
Does he, yeah?
Mainly like you need a new mic or you need to do this or you need to do that.
Right.
But that does show that he occasionally watches the show. So he's been out on holiday with his family. I hope that all went well.
We like anyone that watches the show,
Let's
just leave a
stop
comment. Randomly
talking
leave a comment.
about
Everyone
going riding
watches
bikes.
it.
And go ride.
And
bikes.
go ride some bikes because I'm fixed again now. It all works. So big up Dan. Hope family are all good and hopefully to see you soon, mate. Rampage,
Oh yeah, Rebel Rampage is coming up in October.
10th and 12th of October,
Yeah.
Utah.
Oh, Utah, is it?
Yeah, it's
wow.
the big dog.
Women's and men's.
I was going to say the one where G. Allenton hurt himself and then decided to go do something less dangerous.
And he ate himself twice then.
Riding round bloody the Dolomites like on the narrowest
You see
That
the
was
photo?
Seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it.
Where
That's
he's
just
carrying
crazy.
his bike on his back.
Crazy,
and
but
he's
that the
slapping
rides
his
that
bike.
they do down the It's nothing, man. It's like...
Well, put it this way,
what are
G
you
does
doing?
that, and he's got a camera crew with him. He's got the videographer that they have,
Right.
and a couple what is it, girders?
Sherpas.
Sherpas.
Girders, what's that?
That's what Iron Brews made.
But yeah, he's got like a Sherpa or two with him, you know what I mean? But like they're all just out with him, and I think they climb up and then they climb down and then they camp and then they climb up again. And then they climb down and they camp again. But then there's like photos of them in the dark walking over like rapids on like icy
You don't want
stones.
any
Look,
girders
bro.
when you do that.
No, definitely not.
Fair dues, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to calm down my career by like finding the most dangerous
dangerous.
shit I can do.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
it.
thrill, innit?
Yeah.
Going somewhere dangerous that no one else really
I
goes.
guess he's finding his groove in the Everton dynasty, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They've all got like their
Dan's
own
got his
thing,
part.
haven't they? He's like,
Rates is rates.
but it's the extreme athlete thing. It's the track.
That's right.
It's you know what I mean? 'Cause it's like 10 days of extreme sort of endeavour to get to where he's going to ride his
then
bike.
he's riding
you
his
know what I
bike.
mean? It's
But
like
the
that.
thing is, if you stop doing one principle, and you're looking for something else, you can't just stop.
Yeah.
Can you? So especially when you're an athlete at such a high level, you just to stop doing everything, you just like fall apart. So
I'm excited for the
you
video
should keep going.
when that comes out. That'll be
Does
boss,
look
yeah.
good. So yeah, friend of the show,
Absolutely.
Everton, keep it real, mate. Loving your work. Try and keep it rubber side down, though. You know what I mean? We don't bounce as well as we used to. But anyway, so 10th and 12th of October. Do you know why it's 2 days this year?
No.
Because you have a ladies' competition.
Cool.
Like a proper full day ladies competition on the 10th, which I think is a Thursday. The 12th is the Saturday, October for the men's.
Right.
Should be a full field, but stoked.
Yeah.
Because they did the progression thing last year, didn't they? And the girls
That's
came
right.
and had a
Yeah,
go and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But it's actually
Girls
full
category.
on. You know, like they started doing it the slope style stuff at Crankworks, like full on diamond event, ladies slope style. Boom, there they go.
We've got their own slot now.
At the
That's how it should be.
gnarliest place to ride in the mountain biking calendar. Do you know what I mean?
If you're not made for it, you don't come back in one piece.
Go
from
on,
that. Yeah,
go on,
honestly.
girls, like that. Go show about it.
Rampage
do you know
is
what I mean?
not a joke.
And I reckon the hardline field as well.
I feel like a few of them have shown
I
themselves.
reckon
this year.
because last year was like a big thing for the girls riding. So big up the girls.
Go on.
Yeah, man.
Come and show us how it's done. It's awesome. Like that's it. World stage. Boom. They got the full day at hardline. That's absolutely ace.
Sweet.
Atlas Forge giveaway.
Atlas Forge, yeah. I was speaking to the guys over the last couple of days. We're just in preliminary conversation about doing a giveaway together. So keep an eye out.
Are we
for
giving
that.
something away?
No,
Oh.
we'll be with them. We'll probably might do a bit of a bundle, maybe.
I reckon we could do, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But they're working on something new. So if we can work on something just prior to them bringing out something new to promote whatever they're bringing out new.
Yeah, we'll discuss this.
But anyway,
There's a lot of news going on there.
I'll talk to them
This
about
is
it.
new to me.
Used to be.
Yeah.
That's where I'm looking.
And
It's the cool guys. They need promoting. They need.
yeah, definitely, man.
They've
Yeah.
got some good gear. So
Like we've got stupid shit that we've not done yet that we plan to do before both of us got injured doing
yeah, that's
stupid
right.
stuff.
And Lonard is still planning on sending us a watch. So we've got some stuff.
Can we do
we're
an
gonna
unboxing?
Yes, we'll,
We get to jump over the car.
that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that!
That's about it.
On
So-
the downhill
so when-
bikes!
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we get the watch, we'll do a lot of stuff with that and unboxing, it, obviously, and then wearing it, riding, and doing lots of stuff.
52 doing an
I've just got a
unboxing video.
I've just got a
There
little
you
bit of
go.
adrenaline off that, you
We'll
know.
do lots of stuff with it, so we'll push that as hard as we can.
Excellent. So we have one final category on our talkie points for today, which we were briefly
It's just
discussing.
going to be a bit
Which we were
controversial.
briefly
is it?
discussing
You
outside.
can't say too much about it again.
No, I was going to let our controversial, our inner, because I mean, like, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Anyone that's watched so far is either our friend or really likes the show. So what's going to come next won't surprise them at all. Rioting. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it-
That's
is it
what
really?
we want to know.
question.
Is it really?
So, like, there's a whole juxtaposition to
Based on
the
statistics and logic, by the way, not opinion.
like other forms of demonstration are available.
Yeah.
Like based on the XL Budgies thing that came up, and this all came up because I was like in and out, right?
Yeah.
And you were talking about some like really sensible stuff, like this whole mentality for rioting and how it's now being considered to be like a terrorist
If
act.
that's the way they're looking at it, yeah.
And then
There's a
like
few petitions going about now.
like
trying to get...
who was it was saying about this the woman with the moving business or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like that that whole story absolutely cracked me up. So
Yeah, you get
It
involved
is
with that stuff. People forget. Everyone's got cameras. Everyone's got cameras on the phones and the CCTV. If you're out there doing stuff, your face is going to be shown.
Yeah.
So
So
do
if
you
you're
think,
ready for the consequences,
do you
of
think that everybody that gets involved in a riot is like hook, line and sinker, like
No.
cut them in half, that's what it says? Or
No.
do you think some of them are just like, that sounds a rook?
I
There's a
think-
rook,
Yeah,
that's
I
right,
think some
it's
people
like-
do go along with the what's happening, maybe.
oh,
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Get dragged into
It's
it.
the protests that turn
But-
into the riot, though.
But it's
isn't it?
it's the people that's organising it, innit? Their sole intent, especially with a group that do we name? I don't know.
Incitement
No,
But
no.
they're going out there with the. That's what they're intending on
that's
doing.
with
It's
intent,
causing
innit?
trouble. This one, I can't wrap my head around it.
There's
I
better
really
ways
can't.
to spread
Of
the
course there is.
message.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, if you wanted to go everywhere very quick, that's definitely
And I
one
think-
way to do it.
I think
like,
whether
but
it's
not
my
the best way.
opinion or not, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's
where
my
have you got- where have
opinion.
you got to be? Are you
But
like
what's
sat there-
happened recently though? They've jumped on the back of a horrible incident.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So that's
that's my opinion.
always
And
the
they've
case, though.
used that as an excuse to like let's start something.
That's always the case.
Yeah,
though. It's
but-
inflammatory, based on a
Misinformation.
tragedy.
But it has nothing. What they've jumped on has nothing to do with what they're going on.
No, it's a load of
And it's a
misinformation.
lot
Yeah,
of
just
misinformation.
loosely
It's a
kind of
lot of
like-
stuff.
Gagged
Taking
in.
that exactly,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
taking
Subjective.
that away from that what it should be to
Literally,
how
yeah.
it is now, and
Yeah.
it's like it's
It
horrible.
was an
I don't-
excuse, really.
Absolutely,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
I don't like how
Absolutely.
more people are now getting hurt as well,
Yeah.
when it should have been to prevent stuff like that.
And
Yeah,
then the
I
first
mean,
thing, and then they attack the people that were trying to help. What happened that Monday? They're going out that night to attack the people that were generally
Yeah,
like
it's-
helping,
it's not
and
right,
the,
you
and
know
the,
what I mean?
the surrounding area. It's not. Anyway, but from what I saw on the news today, was it seems like it's going back the other way. The people that are against what they're doing are like.
The people, there's people
They're-
fighting back and
That's
standing
it.
up to
That's it. And
There's people
they're
standing
not
outside
agreeing
the
with
mosque
it.
and like
it-
backing them off and stuff.
Because there was supposed to be a lot of stuff happening last night. It didn't happen because these other people that were against what they were doing came out.
Yeah, stood the ground, innit?
So, yeah. And I just think you're just wasting your time. You just the people that are getting involved in it, you're ruining your lives because people are being sent down real quick. And if your face comes on one of them videos or pops up a picture,
You go.
your life, man,
Your job,
your work,
your
your job,
credibility.
everything, your family. What's the point?
Yeah.
It would be like you get your wings clipped, you can't leave the country. you
Absolutely,
can't-
yeah, especially if you get done for something like rioting and
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
like-
becomes
gonna
like,
put it
imagine
down,
getting nicked
actually.
for being a terrorist.
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
that's
literally
the way
can't
they're
go
going.
anywhere. No
Terrorists,
no borders.
nowhere
You've got
to
no
take it.
passport. Simple as. You want to be associated with that? Wow.
You know, I guess.
So, rioting. Is it worth it, Dan?
Not at all.
Jack?
No,
No?
Nah.
not for my morals.
Redline all the time. Considered opinion on rioting is knock it off for fuck's sake. Really?
If you've got something to say, say
Dude.
it, but it doesn't have to go down.
Grow up. It's not worth
Stand
it.
up
Yeah.
at the right time and say it.
Yeah.
It's not like you're not on a million cameras and then be all like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
Like
hang on a
that.
minute.
Hello, yeah.
Pushing
So,
that bin didn't get you very far, did it?
Did it jackass style. My name's whatever your name is. welcome to the riot.
Yeah.
I'm your rioter for today.
Yeah.
And on that riotous note, see what I did there?
Yeah,
See what I did there? We will thank you for your company, and anyone that's lasted this long, like I say, you're either our friend or for some reason you've really...
Or
Like I say,
you're
anyone-
AFK.
Anyone that watches us, just leave a comment.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is. Anyone that watches, drop a comment.
Drop us a comment, whatever it is,
Subscribe.
on any kind of subject.
Thoughts?
If you have any suggestions for our celebrity face-off,
Yes.
us know.
we'll let us know.
Just
'cause-
leave a comment anyway.
Oh, hang on a minute. I did say we're going to go back to something. Celine versus Shania.
Oh, we're back.
Only one can be redline as fuck.
Shania.
Shania Twain.
Yeah, that's on that.
And on that bombshell, it's
And
time
we already
to...
voted for Vanilla Ice, didn't we?
Yeah, Vanilla Ice and Shania Twain into
they're
the
into
Redline
the
Anytime
Redline,
Hall
yeah.
of Fame.
Yeah.
We know. Why we didn't start writing
Read
this
the
down?
book.
Like,
Read
See,
the book.
see what we come up with next week.
Redline Anytime Hall of Famers.
Absolutely.
Oh, friends of the show. And on that, have we done that?
Yes.
Have we get that? Till next week. Keep it
Redline.
Redline.
Jack wasn't
You
there.
didn't
man.
do
He
it
wasn't
until
there.
next week. But what are you blaming me
Right,
for?
okay,
It's
okay.
until
Just
next
didn't
time.
say anything.
Okay.
Until next time, keep it Redline. It's not until next week.
Well, it's still going to be next week. Oh, let me tell you.
I thought that was what we usually do. Confusing.
So you want week or time?
Whatever. Just do it.
Until next time, keep it Redline.